KDP has made some changes when it comes to AI in books, and I want to get you guys up to date and how you can maneuver through the new change when it comes to AI books, AI generated books, and AI books that you may use to help you to edit your books. So I'm going to talk about the difference today and how this may affect your books going forward. So let's get into it. So I'm logged in here into my KDP account, and this is one of my books, Power Publishing Secrets. And if you go to, as if you're uploading a new book and you go into the Kindle ebook content, you're going to see an option where it says AI generated content. All right, so we're going to talk about this. Now, Amazon is collecting information about the use of AI, which is artificial intelligence tools, in creating content. So if you're new to the space when it comes to AI, there are some tools that you can use or to leverage when it comes to writing content. And this also includes writing books. All right. Now, I believe that this is AI. I love AI. I leverage AI, but I don't use it to the full capacity as far as writing books with AI. Do I support it? Maybe. I just feel like you should, you can use AI, but not just use AI. So I am pro the person that's going to tell you, yes, if you're having trouble writing your books, you need some assistance, use AI, use PLR, use what you have to use and leverage it, right? However, don't let that be the only thing that you use and you're putting out lame content. Okay. So, but again, you can use AI for social media. You can use AI for your YouTube. You can use AI. Now there are tools that you can use AI for pictures. So there's so many great things that is coming down the pipeline when it comes to AI. There are so many websites that you can use for AI. I'll link some in the description that you can check out that I actually like, and I highly suggest that you check it out if you have not used AI. Now let's get into this AI generated content for KDP. Now, what is AI generated content? Now, this is according to KDP standards. We define AI generated content as text, images, or translations created by artificial intelligence based tools. You agree to adhere to our KDP content guidelines as a part of the terms and conditions of your participation in the KDP self publication and distribution program. So let me click on the KDP content guidelines and let's go over here. Okay. Let's go. We're going to scroll down here to artificial intelligence. All right. We require you to inform us of AI generated content. Let's stop there. They require you to inform them. I will inform them. Okay. It may not show up right now that if you say, for instance, you do decide to use AI to generate an ebook and you tell them that it's not AI generated, I highly suggest that you do. We're going to operate in integrity and we're going to tell the truth because they may not right now, but I am quite sure, as big as Amazon is, and KDP is Amazon's publishing company. So I know they're going to put the manpower or they're going to put the tools in place to detect whether or not your book is AI generated. So tell the truth, okay? When you publish a new book or make edits to and republish an existing book through KDP, all right? So AI generated images include cover and interior images and artwork, all right? So if you use AI to generate your book cover, it's AI generated. In interior images. So if you use AI and you tell them, say for instance, you're having a coloring book made. All right. I haven't done this, but I've seen people do this. They will create whole coloring books. The AI generated tool will create the whole character. If you have them to do that, it's AI generated. Okay. Especially with your images and your artwork. You are not required to disclose AI assisted content. All right, so there's a difference. Let me explain the difference. AI assisted content is different from AI generated. AI generated content means that I'm going to go to, I'm going to give you a live example. So I use ChatGPT for a lot of things. Okay. I love ChatGPT. So let's say I go in here to ChatGPT. I say, can you create a book, create a chapter about cooking with lard. No, cooking with olive oil, and the benefits. Okay. All right. So here's an introduction. It gives me all of the things here, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is a chapter, right? And if you copy and paste this just like it is, and you put it into your Word document, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be this chapter. It's gonna be chapter 1 of my book. That's AI generated content. All right. Now, if you decide, say you wrote a paragraph already, I don't know if I have one that's already up, but let's say you wrote a paragraph and you ask AI to edit it or make it or enhance the paragraph so that it sounds different. That's AI. That's AI. Where you call it it's not generated. It is AI assisted. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I use the words that they have here. Okay, so that's AI assisted. All right, so there's a distinct difference. So if you are having AI to write your entire book, that is AI generated content. But if you wrote it yourself and you have AI to maybe edit it, make it enhance it, make it sound better, that's assisted. Okay. So let's go into their definition. AI generated, we define AI generated content as text, images, and translations created by AI based tool. If you use AI based tool to create the actual content, whether it's text, image, or translation, is considered AI generated. Even if you apply substantial edits afterwards, it's considered AI generated. You did not put your hand to the keyboard and create that. Okay, it's AI generated. Now, AI assisted, if you create the content yourself and you use AI to edit, refine, error check, or improve the content, whether it's text, images, then it's considered AI assisted and it's not AI generated. Similarity, if you use an AI based tool to brainstorm the general ideas, but ultimately created the text and images yourself, it is also considered AI assisted and not generated. It's not necessary to inform us that you use this tool. Okay. So you are responsible. You are the publisher, you, the author, are responsible for verifying that all AI generated and or AI assisted content adhere to all content guidelines. You are responsible. For example, to confirm an AI based tool did not create content based on copyrighted works, you are required to review and edit all AI tools outputs. Okay. So at the end of the day, you are responsible. As the publisher, as the author, you are responsible. Okay. So if you know that you use AI generated you used it to create in text translation in your book, you need to hit yes or no. Okay. Now, if you hit yes, here are the options. Text. So let's say you use text like I just did with ChatGPT. You can say the entire work with extensive editing. That's if I went back and edited. If I didn't, I would say the entire work with minimal or no editing. Okay. And it's going to ask you, what tool did you use? I use Chat GPT. Okay. And I put that there. Which tools? Okay. So if you use more than one, put that there. Guys, be honest. Okay. Images. I don't use images for AI, but here's my suggestion. Okay, here's my suggestion. If you use tools, I have a guy from Fiverr that does all of my book covers. He has always done all of my personal book covers, and I will continue to use him. Now, I will now, because of this update, I'm going to ask him, do you use AI to generate anything on my book cover? Okay, so like he did this book cover right here for me. So I would ask him, did you use AI to produce? This is what I'm going to do because me, I operate in integrity. I want to be in good standing, and I don't, even if it's not detected now, even if KDP detects it a year from now, I want my account to be in good standing. Okay. So also translation. So if you use Chat GPT, let's say I took this right here. I say, hey, can you, let's see, can you write this passage? What? Oh, I can't spell passage. Can you write this not passive, passage in Spanish? All right, let's see if it does it. I've never done this. This is my first time doing it. So, okay. So if you use it for translation, all right, you need to disclose that. So if you take a paragraph like I did from English to Spanish, then it will need to be entire work. Okay. Which tool did you use? Google Translate. I use Chat GPT. So you need to display that. Okay. So let me update that. I'm going to update that for my book to make sure that I have that. Now, this book that I have here was not AI generated. The only thing AI generated that I always use for all of my books, and I'm always upfront about, is my titles. Okay, not my titles, but my subtitles. I create my own title. So, Power Publishing Secrets is my title. However, it is the subtitle is what AI created. Okay. So I don't feel the need to display that part because it's just the title. What I gather they were asking for is the content inside of the book. I do also use AI to generate my description. So let me go back to the save and continue. The content, or is that under this? I think that's under the ebook details right here. Save and continue. Okay. All right. So yeah, I do use AI to help enhance my description. Okay. So I do use it for that. So I wouldn't necessarily say that, the AI create this particular book that I have right here, AI. Now, me personally, I don't use AI to write my books. I do as far as I use it to enhance it. So if I feel like a paragraph could use some oomph to it, like it's not displayed the way, or it's not reading the way I want to, I will use AI for that. All right. But most of the time, I'm using either PLR, or I enhance the PLR, or I'm using my own words, because being a writer and being an author for quite some time, I know that. Okay. So just want to give you guys that update when it comes to AI. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this? Do you use AI to generate your books or help you to enhance and write your books? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Okay. So if you are new to my channel, again, welcome. You like this type of content, I try to keep you guys up to date. Hit the like button, also subscribe. I talk about a lot of things publishing, take you on my journey as an author as well. So I wanted to let you know that. I'm also in the description, you're going to learn about my Profit Publishers Academy, where I'm teaching you how to learn how to build a profitable publishing business. Been in publishing for a very long time. Also help you to write and market your books to millions. So you're interested in having your own publishing company, or whether you want to learn how to write and publish and market your books, the Profit Publishing Secrets Academy is where it's at. At the time of this recording, we currently have our wait list up, so you can join the wait list when we open, and it will be a monthly academy or monthly membership that you can join. And of course, I'm not breaking the bank, but I have things in ready for you. So if you are especially a woman entrepreneur, a coach, a consultant, you own a business, this academy is definitely going to be for you. If you ever thought about creating your own book publishing company, where of course you should have your own book publishing company if you're publishing books for yourself. But if you are interested in diving over, especially if you're a publisher now, you publish your own books, and you always get asked, can you publish my book for me? That's a whole different scope. I show you how to build that, make it profitable, and also how to scale. All right. Until next time, we're going to get out of here. Let me know in the comments what you think about the AI generated content or assisted content. Make sure we operate in integrity. You make sure that you click that button if you use AI, because I feel that later on, if not, something is going to come down the pipe that, if you're not honest, is going to catch up with you, and you may get your account shut down. I don't want my account shut down because I make great money with my books. So you make sure you operate in integrity.